G'day guys, Zach Kelly. Sorry I haven't posted much in a couple of days. I've had a heap of problems with the computer. That's just life, isn't it? But look, it's all sorted out again. Look, I'm very much on a mission to try and help contribute to this nonsense or to stop this nonsense that's going on at the moment. And the campaign last year, campaigning as a federal candidate in the election was the first step in that. One of the blessings of being a candidate in any campaign, I guess, is the amount of people that we get to speak to, and we get to meet some very, very interesting people and some very influential people. And what I'm posting tonight is a song that I wrote for a lady. Her name is Monica Ward. And look, when I was campaigning, a lot of people, because of the uncertainty and everyone's foundation had been shattered and shocked and was becoming unstable. So a lot of people were turning to God or spirituality or having faith in some other higher power than just this human experience to try and help them work their way through this. And I would say that I've come to the opinion that, look, I think we're in a spiritual war. I think there's many evil, bad forces at work at the moment, and unless the good people stand up and fight, evil will prevail if good people fail to stand. And one of the sayings that I heard through the process was that light can always exist in the darkness, but darkness can never exist in the light. So our job is to be light workers, stand up and fight back against this nonsense. Anyway, I digress. I had a lady, I don't quite remember how she came into my sphere while I was campaigning. But when she spoke to me, she said, "I've been instructed by my spirit guides that I have to work with you. You have a job to do." And I thought, okay. I was an open book. I was looking for anyone that was on board with the mission, and I could help. And it turns out Monica is not your average 80-year-old. Well, she was 79 back then. This lady has more vigor and vision than the average 40-year-old. But Monica is a medium. So someone that can access the other side. She used to be Bob Hawke's medium. She's done a lot of work in Canberra, and she really helped me understand some of the mechanism of what that political system is in that federal precinct. So she used to be I never knew Bob Hawke used to get readings or tarot readings or go to spiritual guides, and apparently Monica was involved with that. Monica, to give you some stories, and I've seen some of the documentaries. Monica, there's a story about a RAF pilot who had to leave the force because he kept panicking when he was flying, and he was getting a lot of nightmares about flying. And to the point he started seeking some counselling and trying to get some answers, and it was this identical dream all the time. And somehow he came into the story with Monica, or into Monica's life, and she did a reading with him. And short end of the story is that she tracked him back, that he was actually a German, apparently, did past life regression. And you have to keep an open mind for this sort of stuff. But he became he was a fighter pilot in the Luftwaffe in the 1940s in the Second World War. Short end of the story, traced back, found out the name of the plane, went over to where this crash was. Monica, the medium, had told him that he will meet another medium over there that will give him further information that he needs. Sure enough, he met another medium over there that put him in contact with another person. Monica had told him that he'll have a schoolboy with pictures that will give him more answers. Sure enough, this guy met an old man at that stage who was a schoolboy back in the day and had photos of the plane and the crash. And it turns out that the pilot was decapitated. And it turns out that if this story all works properly, is that this pilot was the pilot in the RAF, who is now a journalist for the RAF, was that pilot that was killed in the 1942, and he found out his name, and he's now on a mission to go and see if he can find his wife of the time. So, look, that's quite a story, but Monica was called in for the floods to identify bodies. and to find bodies where people couldn't find. So I think we have to be open-minded to there's other things out there that maybe don't fit within our paradigm. But anyway, I wanted to write this song for Monica for her birthday. She was 80, and all of these people that are around her, I met many of her friends who all tell many, many stories about her, what some people would call magic. And she's a pretty special human being. I'm certainly grateful that she's come into my life. And, you know, she's done a lot of work with homeless kids, and I think she's had something like 75 kids come through that she's helped pick up through the streets through the years and get them on their feet and create safe spaces for her. Good soul, a light worker, fighting for good. So this song is Happy Birthday, Monica Ward. Happy birthday, Monica Ward. Now you're 80 and all your friends are on board. You've got a gift to see the other side. With a little help from your spirit guides, the cards and you're reading them right. You fight the darkness as you channel the light. You're such a good soul, you help the world heal. You're just like an angel, at least that's how we feel. Happy birthday, Monica Ward. Now you're 80, all your friends are on board. Happy birthday, Monica Ward. Now you're 80 and all your friends are on board. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.